With the green bean. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Damn it. Go on the first one or the second?
Young, dumb, broke high school. What's up, Nathaniel? I have a 10-minute queue. Do you? Do you have a queue? Yeah, I got 10 minutes and 20 seconds left. What doing, Mr. Green Bean? Ooh, ooh, ooh. What doing, Mr. Mom, I'm hungry. Baller alert, alert. What? Young, dumb, and broke.
Alright guys, so today's story is a fucking just all-around ridiculous one, okay? So leave a like on this video if you guys enjoy this story time. Also, if you're watching this right now, it's between like the first and second hour of me uploading this. I'm actually streaming on Twitch right now with Facecam, doing stories, playing video games, talking to you guys, watching videos. It's gonna be fun, so come check it out. I never stream with Facecam, so it's a rare, ugly occasion, so click that link in the description.
What?
And one more plug, make sure you follow my Twitch too to be notified for future
I can
streams.
hear it.
Okay, I'm done plugging. Onto the story, okay? So this takes place a year ago, okay? And it was a great month. It was a very, great month. I was having a fun time. And on this night, I'm hanging out with two of my friends. And they decide to invite girls over and have a bonfire. So me, my two friends, and three girls are hanging out, okay? And it was pretty cool, actually. It was like me and this one girl, we were vibing, and they were talking to the other girls, I don't know. But me and this one girl, we're getting along really well, because first of all, I've known her for a really long time, so like we were just catching up. And then we ended up like really getting along, like getting pretty close. And I'm not going to go into fucking great detail with this, but pretty much things led to me and her in my room by ourselves, okay? And pretty much all we were doing at this point was making out. And then she goes, hey, do you have a condom? And at that point, I knew shit was going down, so I was like, okay, I need to go get one. So I get up, walk out of my room, I tell her that I'll be right back, and I walk into the guest room, and I check one of the drawers in the guest room, because usually that's where I would keep them. And the box was in there, but it was empty. And I was like, fuck. So I go talk to my friends outside, I was like, yo, do any of you guys have a condom in your backpack? And of course, everyone being immature as fuck, they all start making jokes. My friend's like, oh, you're getting it in, bro, you're gonna turn her into an ice cream sandwich. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
8 minutes left.
You just compare the girl I'm talking to a fucking ice cream? And even one of the girls was being immature as fuck. She's like, hey, that's my friend in there, don't break her spine. And I was like, you calling me fat? Like, you think I'm gonna sit on her or something? What? But basically, the overall answer from everyone out there was, no, we don't have condoms.
Oh, Chase.
It was empty. And I was like, fuck. So I go talk to my friends outside. I was like, yo, do any of you guys have a condom in your backpack? And of course, everyone being immature as fuck, they all start making jokes. My friend's like, it was empty. And I'll go get one.
Chase. Listen to this closely, okay?
So I get up, walk out of my room, I tell her that I'll be right back, and I walk into the guest room and I check one of the drawers in the guest room because usually that's where I would keep them. And the box was in there, but it was empty. And I was like, fuck. So I go talk to my friends outside. I was like, yo, do any of you guys have a condom in your backpack? And of course, everyone being immature as fuck, they all start making jokes. My friend's like, oh, you're getting it in, bro. You're going to turn her into an ice cream sandwich. I was like, dude, what the fuck does that even mean? You just compare the girl I'm talking to a fucking ice cream? Stop it. And even one of the girls was being immature as fuck. She's like, hey, that's my friend in there. Don't break her spine. I was like, what does that even mean? You calling me fat? Like, you think I'm going to sit on her or something? Like, what? But basically, the overall answer from everyone out there was, no, we don't have condoms. So I was like, fuck. So I walk back to my room, the walk of shame, and I open the door and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, but I don't have any. And she's like, oh, it's okay. I'm on birth control anyway, but, like, I just wanted to, be extra safe. And I was like, you sure? She's like, yeah, like, we'll be fine. And I had a really bad feeling about this. I was like, you know what? Like, this isn't a good idea. Like, I should just wait till I can get a condom and be safe. And that's how you guys should always think. Like, make sure you always think like that. But then she kept saying, like, no, it's going to be okay. Like, don't worry. Everything's fine. I'm on birth control. I was like, she wouldn't lie about that. Like, this girl's cool. I've known this girl for fucking years. Like, everything's fine. So me, being stupid, we just went about our business that night. And, yeah, things happened. It was a fun night, okay? So anyway, fast forward, okay? About a week later, I hang out with her again. And everything was going great. We were really having a good time together. And this time it was different, okay? It was me and her and actually the same friends. And we went to a movie together and just hung out publicly. It was cool. And then another week goes by, and she texts me, and she's like, hey, Austin, I have something to tell you. And the way it was worded, it did not look like it was positive news. So I replied, I was like, what is it? And she's like, I haven't been feeling really good, so I decided to take a test to see if I'm pregnant, and it came back positive. And I actually didn't believe her at first. I was like, no way. And she replies with a photo of it being positive. And I was like, oh, man. And I just kind of thought to myself for a solid, minute. I was like, fuck. Like, come on, dude. Like, Austin, you're smarter than this, man. Like, you could have just waited till you had a condom. But no, the one time you're stupid with something like this, it comes back to bite you. Now, this is when the story starts to get juicy.
Bit him in the ass.
So I replied to her, and I was like,
Nip,
damn,
nip.
this is crazy. She's like, yeah, I know. And I was like, so what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Just take good care of myself, and hopefully you'll be with me along the way. And I was like, yeah, of course. And then she's like, I know you, really have a busy lifestyle, and, you're always living super fast and traveling and stuff like that. If you wanted, you could just, give me money, and I can just do this all on my own. You don't have to be in the picture if you don't want to. I wouldn't be mad. And I feel like no girl would say some shit like that to someone if it was, the dad of the baby she's having, or at least not immediately. So I replied, I was like, what do you mean, child support stuff? She's like, yeah, but, instead, why don't you just give me, all of it up front, and then I just won't ever bother you again. And I was like, so you want me to give you a bunch of money up front for years and years of time of raising the baby, and you don't want me in the picture? She's like, no, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant, if you want to live your life and not be tied down by this, it'd be way easier for you to just do that and then go live, and I won't ever bother you again. Now, I would understand if she was like, hey, I understand if you don't want to be in the picture that much.
Oh, fuck
you
no.
hear that often, but, help out once in a while. But she was literally saying, give me a bunch of money, and then you'll never hear from me again. So that's how I was like, okay, this girl is definitely up to some sort of, scam or something. So I tried to, dig some more info out. I was like, so, how much money do you need? And she's like, I don't know, anything that you could give up, but, I think a good starting range would be, $5,000 to $10,000. And I was like, $10,000? She's like, yeah. And I was like, okay, I don't believe this anymore. You're full of it. There's no fucking way in hell if you were just now figuring out that you were pregnant, that this is how you would, start talking about your future son. Hey, so, I know you're his father, but, just give me a bunch of money and I'm gonna get the fuck away from you because you don't even matter. I just want money. So I told her straight up, I was like, I don't believe you. This is done. And I stopped replying to her. And she kept spamming my phone all day. And I was so freaked out because she kept going with it. So I really did believe it. I was like, dude, this can't be happening. No way did I just find out that I'm not only about to have a kid, but also the mom of my child wants a bunch of money to just kind of buy me out. What? It's seriously, it was fucked. But a part of me still didn't believe it. I was like, there's no way that's her intentions. There's no way this is true. This is not happening. So I kept not replying to her. And the next day came along, and I woke up to my phone ringing. And of course, guess who was calling me? It was her. So I answered the phone, and I was like, hello? And she's like, I'm so sorry. And she's crying. And I was like, what? Why are you sorry? And she's like, I'm just such a bad person. Like, I lied to you to try and get some money. Like, I'm struggling. I just wanted money, so I lied to you. And, like, I'm not pregnant. I didn't mean to scare you. That was so mean of me to do. Like, nothing's going to happen. Don't worry. Like, I'm not pregnant. We're fine. I really was on birth control. And I was like, do you know how fucked up it is to lie about something like that? Like, that is not funny. And she's like, I know. I'm sorry. I was like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm glad. That's a relief. But, yeah, don't do that again. And she's like, okay, can we still be friends? And I was like, sure. And she's like, okay, thank you. Like, goodbye. I was like, all right, bye. And I hang up, and I let out the biggest scream. I was like, fuck yes. And I called up my friends, and I talked to them about everything, and they were relieved too. And yeah, it was just crazy. Like, fucking very, very crazy. Moral of the story is, use protection. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much into the story. Please leave a like on this video. This is crazy fun.
Use
Leave your stories in
protection.
the comments down below. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys all later.
My first threesome.
What is going on, guys? It's Austin here, or Luna, and I'm making this at 5:30 in the morning because I am so hyped. We just hit 30,000 subscribers. Holy shit. Oh my god, I'm sitting here.
What?
I'm astounded. I'm just sitting here like, holy shit, this is insane.
Do it.
It's crazy. Like, I'm sitting here baffled. I'm like, just, I don't know what word I could use to describe how insanely happy I am right now, but, this story that you're about to hear is something that I've been saving for probably months on end. I have literally been saving this story for so long. I remember making the first time having sex video and thinking, holy shit, I need to save this for some big milestone. And I was thinking about making it for 10K, and 10K just, I didn't want to do this because I think this is a story that was worthy of a more, like, crazier milestone, and I never thought I would get this far, so I'm bringing you this now. So, actually, I'm not sure what, the threesome story that I'm telling now, I was actually I don't know what I was going to do it for. I don't know if I was when I made the first time having sex video, when was I'm trying to think what subscriber milestone I was at when I made first time having sex, but I think it was either for 10 or 15K. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. But, so this story, I know it's unbelievable. I know there's going to be the comment that says it's fake, and it's a hard story to believe, because someone my age at the time really couldn't pull this off, but some of you probably could. Some of you guys are swingers, and I know you could pull off, like, fucking 6-sums if you wanted to. So, this is the story. I've told you guys before, like, every story that involves sex or something.
Okay.
Crazy usually happens at a party, and, it was
How the fuck does that even work?
Friends, actually. I had a threesome with two
Sit on each
of
other's
my
face.
friends. Not before you say any gay comments. No, it was two of these girls that I knew, and they were both kind of friends with benefits. One of them I actually dated, and she was
Friends with benefits.
And the other one was just a friend of mine that we would like kiss from time to time, like we would just make out. And we were at this party together, and it couldn't have worked out better because it was a graduation party.
You said what?
They were drinking a lot. I was drinking kind of a
Alright.
decent amount. I had a few beers, and everyone was just playing beer pong, having a good time. And it worked out perfectly because these two girls were actually best friends. And I actually met the one friends with benefits through my ex-girlfriend who was with us. So to make it more simple, I was there with two girls. One of them was my ex, and one of them was someone who I met through my ex. So these two girls were my very, like, I guess you could say best friends with benefits. And we were at a party playing beer pong. So, to keep in mind, this isn't, I wasn't smoking weed at the time. This was literally 6 months ago. So, that's what I mean when I say I'm saving this, you know what I mean? So, I was going to say last year, but, I mean, it's technically been, I guess you could, if you count 2015 and 2014, you could say, oh, it was last year, but technically it hasn't been a year. It's been like 6 months. So, I'm at this party. We were just relaxing. They're drinking. They're getting insanely tipsy. And I don't know if you guys like have ever experienced this with your girlfriends, but sometimes if they drink a lot, they get really, really fucked up. And when I say fucked up, I mean like feely, like touchy, really, you know, you could use the word horny, just really, sometimes some of them get sex crazed. But that's kind of a stereotype. Sometimes, you know, most of the time that won't happen if you don't know them personally. So I was there with these two girls, and they started getting insanely just hammered, and they kept passing me beers, but I really wasn't down to drink. I don't know, like, I don't like drinking because I puke, and they're at the point, guys, like, they are fucking wasted, and it was actually pretty cold out at the time. It was getting late out. It was getting dark, and we were just kind of sitting here like, wow, it's getting kind of chilly. Let's move inside. So we went inside, and they were actually playing. Keep in mind, this is a graduation party. This is a party for a 12th grader leaving high school. So what kind of 12th grader plays spin the bottle? Keep in mind, guys, this 12th grader said, let's play spin the bottle. So I'm sitting here like, okay, whatever. And I actually have another story about spin the bottle that's hilarious that I'm going to save. But they were playing spin the bottle, and this girl, one of my ex-girlfriends, spun it, and it landed on her friend. And they're like, all right, spin again. And then she's like, no, I'll do it. And they stood up, and they literally started making out in front of everyone. And they were just completely, like, making out in front of everyone. And I'm just sitting here like, holy shit, like, these girls are really comfortable with each other. And that's when shit kind of started to go uphill for Mr. Austin. So we sit down at the table, and the graduation party, everyone was kind of moved into different rooms. Like, this kid's house is huge. So there's a living room, there was a hallway where some people were just kind of chilling, drinking, and then there was, like, the main kitchen area where we were sitting. And the kitchen is connected to the living room, but there's kind of a thin, like, there's a wall with this, like, a hole cut in it to look through when you're cooking and stuff. So we're just sitting here in the kitchen, and it's me, these two girls that I came with, my one good friend, and actually the same kid from the first time tripping on acid story. And believe it or not, he wasn't on acid, so don't ask. But we were all just sitting there talking, and these two girls were, like, literally, like, holding on to each other, like, straight up making moves on each other, like they were dating, they were kissing, they were touching each other, and I was like, this is the greatest phrase I've ever said to anyone, because it got me so much, like, greatness. I looked at them, and they were, like, literally touching each other. They were so drunk, they were kissing each other, and I was buzzing, keep in mind. I wasn't, like, sitting here sober, like, creeping on them. I was actually buzzing, and it was kind of making me a little bit on the horny side. And I just said, I was like, damn, why didn't you guys do that to me? And they're just like, hey, I mean, you're pretty good looking. And I was like, thank you, like, that's nice of you. And it was so awkward at first, because I thought, like, oh my god, that's the worst thing I've ever said. I want to smack myself. And that's when shit kind of got a little awkward, like I said. But that's when we moved into a different room, actually. My one friend, the acid kid, he went onto the patio to smoke a blunt with his friend. The kid, there was two kids at the table with us as well as the two
To smoke a
girls.
blunt with his
So they
friend.
left the table to go smoke a blunt, and we're sitting here like, all right, well, now what? So we actually went into the guest room where they had a computer, and we were watching videos, and I was sitting on the bed with my ex-girlfriend holding hands with her, and we were holding hands, and we just started, like, one thing led to another, and I just started getting intimate, and we were just going, like, kind of going at it. And that's when the one girl on the computer turned around and looked at us. She was checking her Facebook or something, and she looked at us, and she's like, wow, you guys are really getting there. And I was like, yeah. And I didn't want to straight up say, like, yo, bitch, leave, like, I'm trying to fuck this girl. But the girl actually said, she's like, excuse me, can you leave? And then the girl was like, why do you want me to leave? And she's like, because I'm about to, you know, like, we want some privacy. And if you guys need an easier understanding of the setting, I hate making commentaries because it's so hard to, like, describe to you guys what was going on. We were laying on the bed, me and my ex-girlfriend, and her best friend was in the room with us, and her best friend is also a girl that I have benefits with, and we were all just a big circle of love, I guess you could say. So she tells her friend, she's like, can you please leave the room? And I guess my friend and her friend was like, oh, why? And she's like, because we want some privacy. And I was like, and I kind of just sat there, like, kind of awkward, because, you know, you're telling someone to leave because you're about to have sex, and it's just like, wow, you know. So the girl straight up said, she's like, why do you want me to leave? She's like, because we want privacy. And she's like, oh, you guys are going to do it, huh? And I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, I started laughing. I was like, shut up. And then she jumped on the bed, and this is when shit went down. She jumped on the bed, grabbed my hand, and said, he's mine. And I'm like, what? Like, the fuck? Like, I didn't, like, they were always kind of, like, friends with benefits, all of them with me, but, like, we were never that, like, into it to the point where we would literally make out of, like, I don't know, they wouldn't share me, if that makes any sense. So she starts kissing my neck, and then the other girl starts doing it too, and she's like, no, he's mine. And I was like, this is not happening. I was sitting in my head, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, this is not happening. Like, how drunk am I to think that these two girls are doing this? And I know, it sounds unbelievable, but that is when shit started. I'm not gonna go into detail, but you guys know what threesome is. If you don't, you can look it up because it's pretty awesome. So
It's pretty awesome.
I didn't have a condom with me, and shit started going down, and they were rubbing on stuff, and we were just getting into it. And I didn't have a condom with me, so this is when shit kind of gets funny. I had my t-shirt on and I had my boxers on, and I was so comfortable at the time and so buzzed out on, like, I was just drinking a bunch of beer. I was so buzzed out.
Yo,
I straight
who's
up
watching?
ran out into the
What's
hallway
up?
really quick, went up to my friend who was smoking. I had to run out into the hallway, through the kitchen, wearing boxers.
Motherfucker, I swear to God.
I went to the sliding glass door, and I went to
About
my
to
friend,
die.
and I was like, dude, I need a rubber. He's like, what? I'm like, I need a rubber really bad. He's like, oh, like, you're asking me? I'm like, yeah, I know you have one. Cough it up. He's like, you know what? Just because you're a bro. So then he actually didn't have one, and he's like, hold on, just because you're a bro, I'll go ask my friend. So he went into the kitchen, got one of the 12th graders' friends. Like I said, this was a senior party, and he got one of the seniors to go into his car and get me a condom. And I was sitting in the front yard of this kid's house, cold as fuck, in my boxers. And I know I had two hot girls upstairs. And, like, you guys know, I don't consider myself good looking whatsoever, but this was an opportunity for young Austin. I was like, I need to take this. I need to take this opportunity. I didn't care what I had to do for it. I would run through a field of needles naked if I had to do this. So I get the condom, and I go upstairs. I put the condom on, and that's when shit just went down. And I'm not going to go into detail, but it was pretty awesome. I didn't even know these girls were that comfortable with themselves to be able to do that with each other. Like, it was insane. And I'm not going to go into too much detail, but you guys know what goes down. So after that,
Holy
I remember
fucking
it being kind of
balls,
awkward.
dude.
I remember leaving the room and just us all, like, kind of looking at each other like, wow, we were all friends, and now we're, like, a whole new level of, you know, quote-unquote friends. But,
I said fuck
it's
this.
pretty crazy. I'm still friends with one of them to this day, and the other one I really just don't want anything to do with, and that's for a whole other commentary. But this is my 30K story, and I've been keeping this for a while, and I know it sounds unbelievable, but I can promise you, I can, like, if I was to fake these, I wouldn't get anything out of it. That's no fun for me. It's no fun for anyone. This is just me trying to entertain you guys with a story from my past, and I hope to God that I really want to live the next few years as crazy as I possibly can, because I always want to bring out recent stories for you guys. Someone actually tweeted me, and he's like, you know, Austin, you're always uploading old stories, but, like, this is actually pretty recent, like 6 months ago. Like, it was like 6 or 7 months ago, and it was definitely a pretty awesome time. And I want to know you guys'
A pretty awesome time.
In the comments below.
Holy fuck.
You guys are awesome, and
What do you
like
want,
I said,
Mom?
I want to make sure I can bring out the best quality. Like,
Thank
content
you.
I can with these stories.
Ow! Don't fucking
I
slap
sit every
me.
night in my room just
Stop!
for old things that would entertain
What's like you
guys.
did for talking to me like
I
that?
hope
If
that
I-
What do you want?
Years of my YouTube
Ah! You got me fucking killed!
No! Oh, no!
So,
Asshole, give me that one!
this has been Austin FFA or Luna. Thank you guys so much for 30K. Please leave a like on this video. It'd be really cool if we could get my 30K story to like 1K likes. That'd be sick. So please leave a like if you enjoyed the story. This is one of my really crazy stories. I love you guys so much. Peace out, everyone.
Fucking got me killed, you asshole.
What? Oh, no!
Oh, what's up, Kentrell?
What's up, man?
Mom, shut up! You are fucking annoying.
Up to 65% off. Slumberland. It's a good land.
Got me killed and
What's
everything.
going on, guys? This is Austin FFA or Luna. I've really promised myself I'd never do a video like this, but hey, it's fucking happening. Oh well. So, this is a new series that's going to start up for the next 2 weeks on my channel, and it's called My First. What it is, all of the most
I don't know if
sexual,
anyone is
weirdest,
going to
awkwardest
join,
things that are
bro.
about to
What?
fucking... they're just stories, okay, guys? And they're going to be...
Hold the fuck up.
Good one.
Kentrell, what's your name on here, bro? I forgot.
I apologize if you're going to get awkward and you're going to feel
If you want, go
cringy,
ahead and
you're
join,
gonna
bruh.
feel really not good watching them, but hey, I'm going to try and make this as comfortable as possible.
My mom can be a
guys.
dick
I don't
wipe
wanna make it,
sometimes.
but, you know, guys, since this is such a personal subject, please leave a like for this, because I never originally wanted to do
Oh,
this.
he was
but
an
I
old
said, fuck it,
motherfucker,
I
my
thought it'd
mom
be funny,
said.
and I thought it'd be interesting. So,
What,
start
Patricia?
the series off with a bang. We're gonna go straight to the my first blowjob. And many YouTubers and many storytelling YouTubers have done these in the past.
Are you
Like,
streaming?
so, yes, guys, it has happened. The moment has came.
It's not letting me join you. Join me.
It just didn't work out as I thought it would. So.
No fucking shit, Sherlock.
Guys, so it was a normal Saturday. Everything was fine. I was playing Xbox, and I got a text message from my ex-girlfriend's best friend asking me to go up to the skate park and meet her. Now, the skate park is called Basil. It's the nickname of it. So I went up to Basil, and I was sitting there with my board. We were just sitting on top of a ramp talking, and you know, she was mentioning this thing that was going on later that night. I guess some kid was having a party. Now, this party, I don't even know who was hosting it at the time, but she gave me the address of this party and was like, hey, you know, there's this thing going on at like 9:30.
KDF, what you mean?
All it's really gonna be is just a bunch of kids smoking. I'm like, all right.
Kill that fucker.
So I skated there for a while. She actually ended up leaving to go get ready. I said, fuck it, 'cause I'm not a girl. I don't need to get ready. I was already ready. So the time of the party came along, and the house was right down the street, so I just skated down there, and immediately when I got there, she was sitting right in the front yard, and we got into this party, and we immediately got down to business. We were smoking a bunch of weed, you know, we were playing beer pong, and, you know, it was typical underage party shit. So, you know, after about an hour into this party, I was starting to
Shots fired.
really off my ass. And by that, I mean I was hammered. I got so drunk, I couldn't even handle myself.
Luda said he was fucking
I
hammered.
was actually nauseous. And I told her, I was like, I'm not feeling really good. I might have to leave. And she's like, no, come in this room with me. I'm like, okay. So I go into this room with her, and I laid down on this bed, and I just sat there for like 10 minutes. And she's like, how are you feeling? I'm like, I'm feeling fine. And then she goes, Are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I might throw up. She's like, oh, here's a garbage pail. So she leaves the room, okay, guys, and I just sat there for like 20 minutes, and I just got real tired, real drowsy, sitting there, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, I'm out. I'm sleeping. So I wake up, I don't even know, I lost track of time. I woke up anywhere between 20 minutes to like 45, and I wake up, and I remember I went to sleep with my hoodie on, and I woke up and it was off. So I was like, what the fuck? So she comes in, and she's like, oh, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fine. I'm
Dude,
really
fucking
tired.
join
I'm
me.
nauseous. I might leave. And she's like, oh, no, it's fine. I'm like, all right, I'm really not feeling that good. I might just have to. And she's like, I know a way to make you feel better. I'm like, oh, yeah, what is it, a BJ? I was like, and from that moment, I knew the minute I said that, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm like, what is going through your head, Austin, that makes you say that fucking, those, you know, what is it, a BJ? Like, those 5 words, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, who says that to a girl that they, you know, barely, like, I know her, but it's not that comfortable, guys. Like, I'm not comfortable enough to say that. And then she immediately looked at me where I was like, maybe it is. And I'm like, oh, great. I'm like, and then I kind of looked at her and I kind of smirked. And I was like, are you serious? Like, I thought she was kidding. I was like, you're joking, right? And she's like, no, I'm being dead serious. And I'm like, well, shit, I take what I can get. Once again, guys, cringy as fuck. When I said I'll take what I can get, you don't say that to a girl.
Dope.
Who's gonna fucking blow them.
You've probably been playing longer than me. I've been playing for like a month.
So, you know, 10 minutes into saying that, things got pretty serious pretty quick. Like I said, I am not going into detail. You know, I was very intoxicated, and I kind of got this thing called whiskey dick. And if you've ever heard of it, it's when you just keep going for hours. Now, I don't want to get into detail, but, you know,
He got whiskey
it
dick.
kind of, it was weird. It was awkward. She was a first timer, you know, sometimes things got in the way of others. You guys can know. You guys probably know what that means, but it just kind of was very awkward, and, you know, afterwards we didn't know really what to do, because we were just friends, honestly, that's what we were. We weren't anything more, but, Jesus, yeah, it was a good night for me.
Fuck my life.
Awkward, but it was still good, okay. It was good for her, You know, like I said, awkward, but it was still good. And, you know, we parted our separate ways. I didn't talk to her for like a month afterwards because we just had to we had to let it soak into our minds what happened that night. So that was basically it, guys. That was my first experience with getting a blowjob. So if you guys did enjoy, please drop the like button. I would like to go for 500 likes on this video. Now, that's a pretty big goal, but I think it can be achieved because this story, you know, it's exclusive. It's not really exclusive, but it's personal, you know. You're not going to be seeing too many of these on my channel. So if you did enjoy, please drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more. This has been Austin FFA or Luna. You guys take care. Peace.
His name's Luna. Luna on YouTube.
What is up, guys? It is Austin FFA or Luna. So it's been a while since I've done one of these gameplay commentaries. I've been doing webcam videos just because, I haven't been playing a lot of AW, but last night I was grinding it.
I know Fortnite is the best.
So this is a first-time story, and I didn't get to one of these. Originally, I was supposed to have this out 3 days ago, but I wanted to make that video yesterday because, like I said, comments were disappointing me. But anyway, got a video today, AW gameplay, Advanced Warfare, great game. But this is not the first time I had sex. Now, yeah, I don't really recommend fucking under 17 or something.
Can you hear it?
Just sometimes you're very inexperienced, and that's kind of this one. But anyway,
Did you hear him?
to get into it, so this took place about a year ago.
This is about the first time I had sex. Okay, now I do not recommend fucking people unless you're at least 17. Listen, I gotta do the same, my mom today.
Hit it and quit it. But she was kind of throwing herself. So stupid saying that, but for some reason, every day she would always want me to throw her out. She'd always tell me her parents would home. So one day I decided to do it. So I went to her house, and no one was home. It was 3:30, and they didn't get home till 6:30. So I was like, all right. So we're watching movies.
Oh, Mom, I can't eat anything sticky for dinner.
Things got a little intimate, hands were placed and things were touched.
Yeah.
But after
because I had my teeth worked on today. I got 2 sealants.
Got into the actual thing that is called business or sex, and it was pretty weird. It wasn't it was my first time. I was kind of nervous. I didn't really know. Before
What?
I had a little hard time getting the Rocket Man going at first because I was nervous, but pants off. I remember.
Listen.
I was kind of nervous. I didn't really know. Before I got my pants off, I remember. I had a little hard time getting the Rocket Man going at first because I was nervous, but as soon as she got undressed, I was pretty much alright, so that was pretty fucking awkward, but she didn't see anything floppy, don't worry. But, oh my god, I just went so into detail with that. I hate going into detail with these stories, they gross me out. But anyway, we got into business, and it wasn't that awkward. It was just more, it was my first time. I just wanted to make sure she didn't think I was some. It's everyone, so don't be me, okay? Yeah, that's how I'm gonna start this. So I'm gonna get right into the story, okay? So the story all starts with high school at Luna, okay? Now, it was like any other high school day. Wake up, feel like a dried raisin, get on the bus, go to school, do the day, repeat the process, right? And there was this girl at the time I was talking to. That's also another thing it starts with. And I'm not gonna say girls are the root of all evil, but I definitely had some bad luck with them, okay? But anyway, I had this girl I was talking to. Let's just call her Maya. Me and Maya were pretty cool with each other. I thought she was a cool girl. We weren't dating or anything. I guess you could call it friends with benefits. But, you know, we liked each other, right? And we hang out all the time. We knew each other for a couple months. And we would text a lot, all that stuff.
Dude, whoa, hello.
Anyway,
I know,
this day
right?
I woke
Bullshit.
up, got on the bus, went to school, met up with her at breakfast, hung out with her at breakfast, like I would always do. And then
I'm playing
basically
like
I just went
trash.
through my day. I went to my classes, got to lunchtime, went to lunch, hung out with her at lunch. After lunchtime I had a couple more classes.
I'm
Then I
about to
got on the
push
bus and
there in
went
just a
home.
second.
Now this is kind of where the story starts.
Come on, Scar, baby.
So
Oh, shit. I just got a chug jug and the purple sniper out of one chest. That's fucking dope, dude.
And not just like a normal selfie, but, you know, kind of like a more provocative type photo. Now, being the young, stupid teenager that I was like, oh, well, I definitely have to return the favor. And I just can't stress this enough, guys. Don't send pictures of yourself that are nude or provocative.
What?
To them or vice versa, because you never know if that person could be on some unregistered hypercam screen recording type stuff. And it's your photo forever. And it can haunt you. Or get in a lot of trouble. But anyway, back to the story now. Like I said, she flirted with me. I flirted with her. She then sent a surprise picture. I then sent one back. And that was pretty much the end of all that. We just kept talking for the rest of the day after all that was over with. And we talked on the phone later that night. And then I fell asleep. Then the next morning came around and I woke up again, feeling a dry raisin of death. Because I had to wake up early for school. I texted her good morning. She said good morning back. Everything was cool, right? I went to school. I saw her at breakfast. We hung out at breakfast like we always do. I went to first period. And I guess it all started in my first class, first period. I was sitting in the back of the room doing my work. And I kept getting weird stares from people. Like some people I never even talked to before were giving me weird looks. I was like, okay, what, do I have something on my face? So I literally stood up and went to the bathroom.
Oh, I can't even use it. The fuck?
To make sure like nothing from breakfast was left over on it, or like to make sure I didn't spill anything on my clothes that I might have missed, and so I don't look funny basically. But anyway, nothing was there, and I was like, okay, well then why are people staring at me? I couldn't really figure it out, but then I just kind of thought to myself, you're worried for no reason. Just go back to class. Nothing's wrong. So I did. I went back to class, went back to doing my work, and the same people kept looking at me, and I still just couldn't really figure it out. But anyway, got to the first period, didn't think much of it, just kind of left, well, whatever, being worried for no reason. And then I met up with my friend after the first period, and he told me something that like blew my mind, okay? I said hey to him, he's like, yo, what's up? We got something to talk to you about. And I was like, okay, it's kind of weird, because he would never do that. Like, he was usually never the person to ever be serious with me. He was like one of those school friends you would only joke with, so when he said that he wanted to talk to me and looked pretty serious, I was like, okay, what's going on? So I asked him that, I was like, alright, what's up, man? He's like, have you seen the photo? And I was like, what photo? He's like, someone sent a picture to like 3 or 4 people, and they're claiming it's you, and you're nudes or whatever, and they're just going around telling people about it that they have it. And immediately, like, these what the hell, crippling embarrassment, and just like, oh no, settled in. And I was like,
Fuck!
I wouldn't want to go looking for it. I was like, thank you. And he was just like, it's just the person that has it. They're going around saying that they have it, not necessarily giving it to everyone, but just saying they have it to try and embarrass you. And I was like, really? That's pretty evil. And I was like, well,
I know,
who is
right?
that? And he's like, yes.
Bro, that was
Me and him
trash.
both knew that there was only one girl at the time that I would talk to in that school. And plus, he knew because he'd embarrass you. And I was like, really? That's pretty evil. And I was like, well, who is it? And he's like, yes. Because me and him both knew that there was only one girl at the time that I would talk to in that school. And plus, he knew because he talked to her and she was like saying that she had it. But anyway, I said, I was like, is it Maya? And he's like, yep, that wasn't hard to guess. And I was like, why? He's like, I don't know, I was just about to ask you the same thing. I think you guys really liked each other. I was like, me too, we were just hanging out like an hour ago. Like, we're on really, really good terms. I don't understand why she'd do that. And my friend was like, yeah, man, I thought the same exact thing. And then the bell was about to ring, so my friend quickly was like, all right, dude, I gotta go. We're gonna talk later about this. I'm really sorry. It's like, yeah, man, don't worry. See you at lunch. And then he went to class, and so did I. So I get to class, I sit down, I immediately text Maya, and I was like, hey, can we talk at lunchtime? She's like, yeah. So I go through a couple more classes, longest wait ever. Keep in mind, throughout all of this, I was notice here and there. I saw Maya, I was like, hey, so what's going on? She's like, what do you mean? I was like, are you really saying that you have a picture of me? You sent that picture around that I trusted you with? She was like, no. I'm like, are you sure? Because people are being weird, and like someone told me about it. And I'm not even kidding. She starts fake crying on my arm. friends in a group chat, and I accidentally sent that photo. And I was like, okay, well, how many people were in the group chat? She was like, I don't know, like 4. And I just said, I was like, it seems like more than 4 people are acting like off towards me and being weird and like looking at me. And I was told by a friend that like you were going around showing and kind of like bragging about it to people. She's like, no, I promise. That's not me. I like, and I was like, okay, you know what, fine. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Just please. For like the fact that people would give me weird looks. People probably heard lies about me. But I then went up to my friend, the same friend that told me about everything later in the day. And I was like, hey, you know how you told me that you were bragging about like having kids or whatever and like betrayed me basically? Like, is that true? Because like she's telling me a completely different story. That it was like an accident, that like she's not bragging or like saying anything or like anything like that. He was like, dude, she's lying. And I was like, okay. Try and get you were saying she was doing yesterday. So yeah, man, sure.
Dude, I'm fucking tired of this game right now. I'm playing like trash.
A lot of weird stares in that room. That was kind of the most awkward class I ever had when this went down. I hope no one just interpreted what I said as a lot of weird staircases in the room. But yeah, anyway, a lot of weird looks in that room, okay? Felt pretty uncomfortable. But anyway, after that class, okay, I came out of the hallway, I found my friend, I was like, yo, did she reply? He's like, nah, she didn't reply. I was like, fuck, like I was so angry.
Well, what's going on, guys? Dennis here. And I know most of you are thinking, oh, why is this guy on my screen again? Today I'm going to be teaming up with Papa Rug, Mama Rug, and Brian, and we're going to be pranking Brandon with putting Bosley up for sale. Most of you know how much Bosley means to Brandon. Like, Bosley, why do you buy it? I said, Brandon will drive to his old house at midnight just to see.
Alright guys, so today's story is a fucking just all around ridiculous one, okay? So leave a like on this video if you guys enjoy this story time. Also, if you're watching this right now, it's between like the... Hey, what's up guys? So sorry for no uploading the last few days, but I'll make it up to you because today's story is definitely one that's fucking for the books. So if you guys enjoy this video, please leave a like on it. See if we can get 10,000 likes. Also, if you're watching this right when it goes up, I'll be streaming on Twitch like 10 minutes after this video goes up, so... Started with me visiting my friend's house. I was staying there for like 2 nights. It was me, him, and another friend of ours. And we went out one night just to get some snacks and bullshit like that. We went to a convenience store at like 3 in the morning. And leaving the convenience store, there was a fight that broke out right outside the front. So of course, us being the nosy fucks that we are, we walk out there and we see this fight. And it's like 2 dudes beating each other's asses. And then a circle of like 6 or 7 people. And we were confused as fuck. Like, to see 2 people fighting at 3 in the morning outside a random convenience store, like, we got kind of confused. But then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, everyone here seems pretty drunk. It's definitely a drunk-induced fight. But it didn't last long because very quickly some store security came out and broke that shit up super fast. And when they did, me and my friends got the fuck out of there because we weren't really involved in the first place. We just kind of saw it on the way out. And we started walking home, okay? Because my friend lived like a mile away from the store. So we were like, fuck it, let's just walk. So we start walking and we hear sirens. I'm like, oh shit, I wonder if they called the cops for the fight. My friend's like, dude, no fucking way. Like, that stuff happens here all the time. Like, no way. And we see 2 cop cars drive right by us to the parking lot of the store. And we're like, okay, definitely for the fight. Like, even though it got broken up, they're probably going to question the people involved and, like, see what happened and how it started. So anyway, we saw those 2 cars go by. And within 5 more minutes, we saw another car go by. And then as we're walking away, like, we're pretty far at this point, a police car came up from behind us and stopped us. So it was from the direction of the store. So either it was one of the cops we saw go by, and then, like, they came back out of the parking lot and looked for more people, or it was a different cop coming from a different way. But he stops us. And he's like, hey, what are you boys up to? And we didn't lie to him. We were super honest. We're like, yeah, we were just coming back from that store, got some food. And he's like, oh, yeah? Did you guys see what happened outside? And we're like, yeah, we did. And he just says, hey, can you guys do me a favor and just sit down on the curb? And we were like, okay. So we sit down, and he gets out of his car, and one by one, stands us up, searches us, then handcuffs us, and sits us down in his car. And we're freaking out. We're like, what's the problem? Like, we didn't do anything. Like, we weren't even involved in that. We don't know who they are. And he's like, we're just going to ask you some questions. And he drives us back to the parking lot. And keep in mind, we didn't even get to bring our stuff. He left our fucking food on the sidewalk. Our food was left to die. My fucking Mountain Dew, my Doritos, my brownies, like, all just left to die. That's like literally the saddest part of the whole story is I just straight up had to leave my stuff behind and stay with my friends.
That's the saddest part of the story. I had to fucking leave my Mountain Dew behind.
We questioned by a different police officer, and he was asking us a bunch of questions about the people who were fighting. He kept pretty much saying, like, we don't really know about these people or how the fight started because we were just at the store to buy snacks, and on the way out, we saw the fight going on. The police officer did not seem to believe me. Like, he kept saying, he's like, you sure you don't know these people? And we were like, no, we don't. Like, you can ask them. Like, we're not involved in this. And he actually did. He asked one of the people that was involved in the fight's friends that was watching if we were friends of him or involved in the fight in any way. And the guy was like, no, I've never seen these dudes a day in my life. And after that, he asked us a couple more questions and ended up taking the handcuffs off and basically apologizing. He's like, yeah, like, sorry guys, didn't mean to have you get caught up in this situation, but, you know, we're just doing our jobs. And we were like, yeah, we understand, it's all good. And he unhandcuffed us. And here's the happiest part of the whole story, the happy ending. We're walking, and from afar, I see the bags. I see the bags of unhealthy snacks, and we were so excited, we fucking they're safe. Our fucking snacks are safe. And we, like, screamed, and we were freaking out. And then we just quieted down because we didn't want to get arrested again over yelling over snacks because we looked really pathetic. But anyway, we went back to my friend's house. Everything was okay. The story ended happily. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. That's pretty much the end of it.
Playing last
Please leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed the story.
Battlegrounds.
Moral of the story is, I don't know, don't go out past 2 in the morning to
Fortnite.
get unhealthy
Nice,
snacks because it's bad for you. Eat a fucking apple or something, I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video.
Eat a
Please leave
fucking
like
apple or
on this video
something.
if you guys
Same
enjoyed
thing
this
like
story.
it.
Leave your stories
Yeah,
in the
I've seen
comments down
Battlegrounds.
below. Subscribe if you're
Haven't
new.
really
I'll see
played
you
it, but
later.
yeah.
Peace.
What? I'm in a game right now. Oh, motherfucker. I'm gonna shoot this. Look, it said, didn't stick the landing. I don't fucking know that guy's name.
Available lane change assist and available heated front and rear seats. The Tucson is the can't-miss compact SUV of the year. IIHS is calling it a top safety pick plus. America is calling it the best powertrain warranty in its class. And you can call it whatever
This
you want.
motherfucker has
It's your car.
143 ammo in the
Hyundai
fucking
Tucson. In dealerships
pistol,
now.
blue pistol, and in the Tech 9. But he literally had nothing
What is
good
up,
with the
guys?
Tech 9.
Austin Faye here,
He had
or
nothing.
Luna. Hope you guys are having a great Friday so far. Happy Friday. Anyway, so I got 2 stories today, 2 crazy life stories.
No,
I know you guys
dude,
love
I'm not
these
fucking
stories,
talking to him.
and I thought I'd bring 2 because I missed a day of uploading
Do you see me
yesterday.
talking to him?
I had to spend the last day I could with my brother before he left to go back to Texas. So, anyway, I have 2 life stories. One of them is, I mean, they're both my scariest experiences in life that I've had so far. And then one of them is actually like a near-death experience, but I'm not going to spoil anything. To start off with the first story, they might run long, so I just want to start as soon as I can. To start off with the first story, this took place 3 years ago, so to any assholes who think that all my stories take place a year ago, fuck you, it's 3 years ago. This took place 3 years ago, and I was a bit younger, I was like 13, and there was this amusement park by my, not my town, like 30 minutes from here. It's called Darien Lake. If you guys ever watched, I can't think of the name. I think Syndicate's literally been to the park. I don't know if it was either him or some other YouTuber. Some famous YouTuber was like at this park that I live by, and I could have went there and met them, but I'm a fucking idiot. But anyway, I live by this park called Darien Lake, and there's a famous roller coaster there, or not famous, but like a really hyped up roller coaster called the Viper. And it was one of the first steel roller coasters ever built, so it has a lot of like rep in the roller coaster community, I guess. But I don't know, a bunch of my friends love it, and one day we had to go there for a school field trip, and I don't ride a lot of roller coasters, but this one seemed like it wasn't so crazy. I mean, there's like a couple corkscrews on it, there's one time where you go upside down, so I just thought I'd face my fear, and it was actually the first roller coaster I ever rode that went upside down, So I thought I'd face my fear because it wasn't too bad. So I go on this roller coaster. Me and my whole class are on it. And I'm in the middle cart, so, you know, nothing too crazy. We go through the roller coaster, had a lot of fun on it. And then we went on it again. And we kept going on it countless times, just having a great time. So, I think the fourth time we went on it, me and my friend were like, yo, let's ride in the very front cart, or the very first car, and, get, like, a
How the fuck
first-person
do you
view or
miss
whatever.
that?
So me and my friend, we get in front
There
of
was
the
a
line,
chest
we go to
literally
the very
right
front
fucking
car. I
next
know
to
you guys
an
are gonna nag
ammo
on me
box,
and
and
say,
you
oh,
missed
no,
the
you go
fucking
to the
ammo
back
box
so you
for
get
sure
more
to
hang
get the
time. No,
fucking chest.
we just wanted to ride to the front. I don't know. So me and my best friend at the time sat down in this front car, and the seat belts went down. You know, like they're big, like they come over your head and lock you in, so when you go upside down, you don't fall out and die. It's not
How
like
do I
normal
only have
seatbelts where
one
it clips
kill?
over your waist.
Oh
It
no,
literally comes down over your neck.
I
and,
should have.
like,
I have
locks
2
you in.
kills this game.
So you know, you hear
The
it come
fuck?
down. I hear everyone.
So I dropped that one
click,
kid with
and
the
then,
green tack,
all of a sudden, I realized, I'm like,
and
my
then I
seatbelt
dropped
came
that
down, but I
other
didn't hear a
kid
click. I didn't
there.
really think anything of it. And the guy gets on the mic, stay in your seats at all times, keep your seatbelts fastened, even though you can't unfasten these things, they fucking lock on themselves.
Took down the
He's
stairway.
explaining the directions, and as he's doing that, I move over, and my seatbelt goes up a little bit, like the headlock or whatever, and it moves up, and I'm like, why the fuck did that just move up? This thing's
Motherfucker!
You're not supposed to be able to move, because, if your seatbelt isn't locked, when you go upside down, you're gonna fall out. So I'm just, freaking the fuck out, and, we start going, and my seatbelt is, literally coming up all the way, I don't know why I keep saying seatbelt. It's basically like it's just a lock. It comes over your head, and, it presses your chest down, too, so you can't, I'll just throw a picture on the screen, but, basically, it kept coming back up over my head, and I'm like, this is, I can move it completely above my head, and I'm like, this isn't good. So I'm holding this to my, I'm holding it down so I don't fucking die. And we start going, I'm like, dude, my seatbelt's not locking. And he's like, holy shit, tell the guy. And, the minute I said that, the road started going really slow. This goes upside down, and I fall out. Tell my mom I love her. So we start going, and my friend screams, stop the ride, his seatbelt didn't lock. And, the kid didn't even hear him at first, and I'm like, he's not kidding, stop the ride, stop the ride. I start freaking out, I'm like, stop the ride. And we keep going, and we're literally at the very top of this roller coaster, about to go down the first drop, and I don't have a seatbelt. And I hear him scream, stop the fucking ride. And all of a sudden, the minute we're about to get to the drop, the brakes slam, everything just stops. And I remember everyone jerked forward, my seatbelt came off again, and they sent someone over to come and talk to us. So the guy walks up the safety stairs, comes up to us, he's like, what's going on? He's like, I'm like, my seatbelt didn't lock, sir, I can't, if this goes upside down, I'm going to die on your property. And he's like, alright, we're going to get you out. So they evacuated the whole roller coaster, and we had to completely go down the emergency stairs, and I hate heights, keep that in mind, and walk down this, huge staircase, and good thing was I was safe. If I didn't say anything, I would have fucking died. It was so bad. So, that was basically that story. Now we're gonna move on to story number 2. So that was a pretty goddamn scary experience. Maybe not the scariest compared to this. Some of you might think it is, but I don't think it is. So, experience number 2. This happened, right when I turned 15, so that's almost 2 years ago, basically. Pretty much a year ago, but, we were at a funeral. My grandma recently passed away at the time, and we went to a funeral. And, I just quickly ran out the door to go to this funeral. I got dressed really fast, didn't eat any breakfast, and, I took a shower, but I didn't eat breakfast, and, the whole time we were going there, I was like, I think I had a mint. That was, the only thing I ever ate, and we get to this, church, and, the low number, where, I'm handing out the pamphlets to the people who are walking in. I had to have, a basket full of pamphlets, and they, the pamphlets are basically just pictures of my grandma and stuff, and, she was such a nice lady. I can't even tell this without being sad, but, I'm handing out these pamphlets, and, literally, 250 people showed up, so, I gotta keep handing them out, keep restocking them, and, finally everyone is in and settled down, and, the whole funeral starts, and, the guy's at the podium, he's talking, and, everyone's saying paying their respects, saying their speeches, and, I'm standing there, and I'm leaning up against a wall. I'm in the very back of the church leaning up against the wall because I was with my cousin, and we were handing out pamphlets, and anyone who came in late, we give them a little book. So we're standing here against this wall, the doors are shut, and we're watching this funeral. And the way I was standing, I was leaning up against the wall, my two knees were locked, and if you don't know what that means, it's when you're standing up completely straight and your knees kind of like lock in place, like, you can bend your knees and then you can have them completely straight, so they were locked, and I'm leaning against this wall, my knees locked, and I think this is what
Dude,
triggered
oh my
it.
fucking god.
And I'm sitting there, and my dad's in front of me, and my dad's sitting there, and he's just, watching the wedding, watching the funeral, and it was my dad's mom, so he wasn't very happy at the time. And, I had my hand around his shoulder, I think, or my arm around his shoulder, and all of a sudden I just started, I felt like this weird sense come over me. It was the weirdest shit I've ever felt. It felt like almost like my heart was getting, it felt like I just ran a mile and I was completely out of breath. And I could breathe fine, I wasn't out of breath, but it felt like I just ran a mile, my heart was beating really fast, and this weird, cloud felt like it came over me, and I felt really, out of it. I can't explain it to this day. It was such a weird feeling. And I started feeling really overwhelmed and panicky because I thought something was about to happen. It really felt like I was about to die. So I tapped my dad on the shoulder really quick, and I put my hand over my heart, and my heart was just going straight up, just flying. I can't even go that fast. I'm not Rap God, so I can't do a fake heartbeat. But it really did feel like my heart was just pounding. And I tapped my dad on the shoulder. He turned around and said, "What's wrong?" I'm like, I don't feel good. He's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, I don't know. I just feel really, really messed up. And I started swaying back and forth. And all of a sudden, I felt I started blacking out, guys. Literally, I remember a millisecond later, I came to my senses, and I was like, "Huh?" And he's like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And then he's like, "Do we need to get you outside?" And all of a sudden, I just got really black, and he said that my face was turning orange color. And I was just getting really,
Let's fucking go.
All I can remember feeling is just so, not dizzy, but so out of it. I just remember my, heart was, beating really fast. I was up against the wall. I was swaying back and forth like I was about to drop. And I just felt, completely impaired almost. Almost I was, under some influence of something. So the next thing I know, I passed out. I blacked out for a little bit. And I woke up getting not dragged out, but I was still on my feet. I woke up walking out of the church and then sitting on the step. In the minute I sat down on the step, I felt like a stun grenade just hit me. My vision was blurring. My ears were completely fucked. I couldn't hear anything. I remember my ears were ringing, and everything was just horrible. I couldn't hear anything. Everyone sounded muffled. All I heard was "Oh my god, are you okay?" That's all I could hear. I heard everyone was muffled. And I was looking around, my stepmom came over, she started unbuttoning my shirt, unbuttoning my pants to make sure I wasn't having circulation cut off, because basically what happened, guys, is I had not enough oxygen, I guess you could say, and I started to pass out, and I was losing consciousness. So if I didn't get to that step and sit down as soon as I did, I would have been completely out. So I remember just sitting there trying to regain my senses, and finally, after sitting down for 10 seconds, my stuff started to come back. My vision was fine, my ears I could hear fine, and I remember just panicking. They gave me water, they were pouring water on my head, and it was just the scariest thing because you have no control when that happens. You just feel like you're losing control completely. But honestly, it was just
I would
the
love a
craziest
sniper right
thing.
now.
So that's basically it. It was crazy.
Kinda
I just sit the whole rest of the funeral
kit.
outside, and it was just one of the scariest things ever. And I don't know, eat your fucking breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day. And if you don't want to pass out, then I recommend eating breakfast. So
There's 7 people
I don't know.
left.
From that point on, nothing's really happened. There's been times where I stand up. Every time I stand up, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. But it's because of my low blood pressure, and that's actually why I quit weed. It was my blood pressure dropped so low that I couldn't even handle myself sober, so smoking weed wouldn't help. But basically that's the video, guys. If you did enjoy the video at any point, leave a like, and let me hear your scariest experiences in the comment section below. I really look forward to reading some of your comments. I love when people leave stories in the comments, so leave your scariest experiences in the comments below. If you guys want to stay connected with me, my Twitter and Instagram are in the description. Shout out to the recent donors, by the way. I can't think of the names completely off top, but next video I'm going to put all their names in the video. If you guys guys want to be in the video, there's a donation link in the description. It's just there if you want to. I'm not a money whore. But anyway, I look forward to reading your comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Enjoy your weekend. This has been Austin FFA or Luna. Peace.
I had a show for a long time, and then I didn't have a show for a long
On sale now at Slumberland. Every ceiling mattress is on sale, like this special purchase queen set for just $99.
What's going on, guys? This is Austin FFA or Luna. What's going on with you? How you doing today? Now, today's a story day and upload schedule, and then tomorrow's going to be a free-for-all video. So if you guys watch that, I would really do appreciate it. Tomorrow's going to be the start of a really
people probably
cool
think I'm a
video
noob
series on my
camping,
channel.
but
If you're a true
fuck,
fan, you'll stick
gotta
around
do
for
what you
those.
gotta
So
do. I mean,
I
I'm
hope
not
you guys
trying to
do
die
enjoy
right
that
now.
video going up tomorrow. But anyway, guys, I have a great story today. Now, this might be the last weed story for a while, guys. And that reason being is, you know, you guys are going to get mad at me for this, but I really don't want my channel based around weed. I know some of you think that, like, this whole channel, the purpose of it is to just be weed, weed, weed. Well, to be honest, guys, I really don't want to do that. If many of you didn't know, but I quit smoking. I don't like to anymore, and it's just not my thing. I really got my shit together. Not saying it's a bad thing to smoke. I'm completely fine with anybody that does it. You know, I'm friends with fucking Cody. Like, I think it should be legalized for medical purposes, all that. But it really just didn't affect me good, and I couldn't focus, and I couldn't get my shit done. So I cleaned up, you know. And plus, I don't want to have that reputation on YouTube as like that kid who's too young to do anything. But anyway, I don't know why I'm
Oh
saying
my
that.
fucking
I just
God.
want to inform you guys because I always get asked that every day about smoking. But I have a story for today. One of the not the last ever. Obviously there's always going to be a weed story, but one of my favorite weed stories. It's not crazy, but I think it's hilarious. So guys, Halloween is coming up, and with this holiday coming up, I thought I would tell a story related to it from last year. And I don't know if this has been on my channel before, but if you guys have ever heard in my first time smoking weed video, I talked about there was this haunted house.
There's
and
5
last year, it
people
was one
left.
of the first times I ever smoked weed right after that. So 2 years ago, okay, I
Chase.
don't know how old I was. It's like 2 years ago, I think I just
There's
turned
5 people
14.
left in my game.
So 2 years ago, I just turned 14, and I was, you know, my
Like
birthday
this.
is 4 days before Halloween. So I went to this haunted house, okay, guys, and my one friend was taking his girlfriend. I hate going to haunted house with girls. You want to know why? Because they're
Good luck, bro.
fucking Klingons. You don't even, they could be the ugliest, weirdest girl that hates you, but when they get scared, they decide to jump on your back and freak you out. So we went to this haunted house, and he's like, oh, I want to take my girlfriend. I'm like, all right, whatever. So he's like, well, she wants to bring her best friend, and she'll go with you. I'm like, no. And he's like, just come on, deal with it, man.
To
Just
you?
Be my wingman. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we go to this haunted house. We meet up with these
Mama, you should bring me some tea.
she was alright looking, nothing I was too interested in, but, you know, we went there, I'm just sitting there, kind of having a shitty time, because my friend's too busy trying to
camping
get his
in the
dick in his
fucking
girlfriend
bottom of a
and
house,
talk to
bro.
me, and this other girl's
And the
trying to
circle has been on me
conversate with
3
me, but I didn't feel like
times.
talking to her,
Well,
'cause I don't know.
the circle,
But, I was
the
actually
circle
really
has been
paranoid
down to
about
me
going
twice.
this haunted house because,
And I've just been in this one house.
you actually have to sign off on a paper before you go in.
I have a gold
What they do
RPG,
is,
a
it's
blue
hands-on haunted
tactical,
house, so, you know,
a
they
green
can touch you if
AR,
they
4
want, but,
bandages, and
you know,
2
obviously that
large
doesn't mean they're
shields.
gonna fucking chainsaw you to death. They're just gonna, like, sometimes they'll, like, grab your ankle and, like,
You dead?
tickle you with a feather
Oh,
and
fuck.
scare you. You know,
Fuck!
so, guys, I'm with these 2 girls. My one friend was the first person to smoke weed. Now, he had a dime on him because he was actually drinking his asked me to smoke before, but I was just like, nah, dude, I'm straight. I don't feel like doing it. I'll get too paranoid. So, we're in this haunted house, guys. It is pitch black when we get in. The scene starts off in an elevator. So, you know, we're in this, like, little elevator. It's not real. It doesn't work. And there's a door that you open in the back. Now, the way this elevator, like, haunted house thing starts off is, you know, you're in the elevator, and this red light comes on that says leave through the emergency door. So there's this emergency door to the side. And when you leave that, you go into the dark hallway. Scary ass things. So this door opens in this hallway. It's
You
a
gotta
dark
go?
hallway. It's me and this girl, and my friend's girlfriend and him. So
Oh,
we're sitting there
bro,
for 2
the
hours,
circle has
so
been on
we
me
go up
3
the
times, and
emergency
there's
exit.
3
Now,
people left.
on every corner,
Me and
guys,
3
there's an
people, and I have
emergency door to leave
I have
the
2
haunted
kills.
house, because that's how fucking scary this thing is. So immediately, you guys ever seen The Grudge? That thing with long hair and lives in a well? Yeah, well, we get out into this hallway. Immediately, The Grudge is at the end of the hallway. There's strobe lights flashing, so you only see her when the strobe light flashes. She's getting fucking closer and closer. I'm freaking the fuck out. So my friend's like, all right, here's what we do. We run. So we run down this hallway, quickly zoom by this girl, because, you know, no, who wants to fucking talk to the... Even though it's fake, guys, it's still scary. I don't know. It's just creepy. So we go... that Grudge chick, and it led us to another hallway. Now, in this hallway, there was 2 doors we had to go into. One of them led to some tiny room, and then the other one led to a like this paint splatter neon room where I
Bro, the circle is
they
small as
They put on
fuck.
morph suits with paint splatters on them, and then blend into the wall, and then they jump out at you and freak you out. So we decided to go in the other room because we knew it was going to happen if we went in the paint splatter room. So it's this real tight, cramped room, and there's someone talking on the speaker. Now, this was just another simulation of like a closet or something, and you know, you hear footsteps. So while I'm in here, I see a light come out of my friend's pocket, and I look, and he pulls out his little chillum thing, and I'm like, what are you doing, dude? And he's like, we need to make this scarier. Come on, are you with me? And then he gives it to his girlfriend, and I'm like,
Bro, it's a 1v1. Alright, I got this.
I was just like, you wearing it? It's Halloween. It was my birthday. I was hyped up. Yeah, I was having my party this night. So I was pretty hyped, guys. So he starts smoking. His girlfriend starts smoking. They're taking hits of it, and then they pass it to me. So I'm, you know, at this point, like I said, I was like, fuck it. So I lit it. I inhaled, and I took a huge one-hitter. I just one-hitter. Gave it back to him. I was like, I'm done. I was coughing, and the room started to get filled with smoke. You could see it because there was a emergency exit behind them. So there was smoke coming up. So I have never gotten so baked off of one hit. Like, you know, this was, like I said, this was before I had a time.
What?
So guess what?
You're fucking kidding me, bro. I was hiding behind a fucking tree. I shot the RPG and it barely hit a fucking limb and killed myself.
You know, there was probably smoke coming out of his mouth. You know, there was probably a cherry or something. But you know, and the smoke was on all of our clothes. But
My fucking god, dude, that's bullshit.
Kind of pieced out.
My
So
god.
I was okay.
The
My
fuck?
mind was fucking fluttering. Like it was just fucking going mad fast. Scary as
I wanted to get a fucking win for you guys.
Get out of the haunted house, okay? The girl kept fucking clinging onto my shoulder. That was annoying me. And everything ended up being...
The party is not currently responding to join requests. Please try again later. You try to fucking join me, dude. Oh my god.
But the last weed stories for a week or two, because, like I said, I don't like my channel being based around weed. I want my channel to be based around me and my videos, not just my weed or my stories. So, you know,
fucking annoying, dude.
Where I'm just going to be talking about some funny stuff. I hope you guys
Hey Siri.
If you do watch that, make sure you leave a comment. And
Hey Siri.
all of you, because if you take the time out of your day.
Call Tyler.
Calling Tyler.
That's so fucking annoying, dude. Are you gonna join? Hello?
Well, I'm taking a shit right now.
Are you home?
Yeah?
You should get on here in a second, bro. I just finished fucking 2nd place.
Alright, bro. As soon as I get off the shitter, I will.
Dude, it's so fucking annoying because I was hiding behind a fucking tree and I seen the guy.
How do I get off my session? I'm taking a shit right now. I'm sure you don't want to fucking hear me take a shit.
Alright, yeah, bye.
Bye.
That pisses me the fuck off.
So what's going on, guys?
We'll get snow in February.
I'm 12th. Hold on. Fuck this shit. Fuck this shit. Fuckity fuck, cluckety cluck, fuck 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 cluckety cluck. Mont 703. Motherfucking. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You have AIDS. You have AIDS. AIDS. My ass clenches. Motherfucking hair. Ooh. Motherfucking. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Cluckety cluck, cluck, cluckety cluck, 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 cluckety cluck.
Burton right here. Look, he's going to the ground right here. Right in my goodness. We're right in the what? Gut. The other Burton right here. Look, he's going to the ground right here. Right in my goodness. We're right in the what? Gut. The other Burton right here. Look, he's going to the ground right here. Right in my goodness.
Junior, yell. Junior, yell. Yeah. Hashtag grab the booty. Tax better. Guess what? A fucking tactical is 103 to the head. Motherfucker. For one, well, it depends what color it is. And for two, bitch, you can shoot more rounds. You can shoot shots way quicker. I'm about to send you something. I'm in love with the shape of you. Your body likes to fuck me too.
eyes at Mama? Were you being mean and rolling eyes at me? Do it. Roll your eyes. No.
Hey there, you want to see my pencil? I stick it in her butt until it hits the middle. What? I don't fucking care. Just saying you. What doing? Ooh. Hey there, you want to see my pencil? Mom, shut up, butt plug.
You're the butt plug.
Butt plug?
Butt plug.
How you doing there, butt plug? What doing there? Hey there, you want to see my pencil? Stick it in her butt until it hits the middle. Beat her on the head. What doing there? Hey there, you want to see my pencil? Stick it on my nose until it hits the middle. Hey Mom, guess how many subscribers I have on YouTube? I have like 32 subscribers now. 32 has went down to my channel and press subscribe. Ah! My name is Chase. My name is Chase, and I date ugly bitches like Lacey.
Come on, don't eat all the fucking ice cream. The only person I like.
Patricia, I'm not eating all the ice cream.
Yeah,
okay?
you take a whole big fucking bowl. That's enough. That's plenty.
You're plenty. You're so extra. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Alright, I'm back up in my room. Well, what's going on here? Who? Who said that, Mom? What's up, Boston? Hi, Di. What doing? Yeah. All my life, I really don't watch porn. I put that on my dad, I didn't. Now that's deep shit, and Chase, you know it is. It's growing. Holy dickin' balls on the walls. Alright, which one? What? No, Mr. Green Bean? Hey, darn. You want to see my pencil? Oh, shit, there's a fucking kid here. Hold on. Ah! I'm killing a kid. Oh, darn. Doodle pencil dick. Oh, hey there, you want to see my pencil? I'll stick it in her butt until it hits the middle. That one? Hey, Daddy. Hey, Daddy. In her butt until she yells "I." Yeah. I literally did no work at all. Yeah, I wanted to fucking kill you, little boy. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Oh my god, it's a fucking burst. Hey, Di, you want to see my pencil? I stuck it in her butt until it hits the middle. Hello?
Joined for some reason. Did you start a game?
No, I didn't start a game. Hold on. Not, it won't.
I'll call you on regular phone.
Alright. What's up?
This guy, well, actually, stealing it from me.
Bruh. Tell me why. Out of nowhere, Alexis Riggs just texted me and said... are you single? I swear to God, if she tries to get back with me, I'm saying fuck no if she asks me out. No! What? You said me? I'm not single anymore, you think?
She is typing. What? I don't believe this match.
Bro, it's not letting me play anything. Can you do live streams on Underground
Yeah,
Battle?
I'll join. I'll add you on my party.
No, I don't know what you mean by. I don't know what you mean by Underground Battle. Hey, Chase, Daniel. I'm about to restart my PlayStation or whatever, because it's not letting me play with any friends. Like, it's not letting me join them, and they can't join my game.
It's like so weird.
Alright.